So hi, today we're at the Manila Coffee Festival 2022 here at Fort Santiago in Intramuros, Manila. So for now, I think it's like 1:35 something, and we're waiting for the stalls to open. I don't think they start until like 2 p.m. Thank God that it's cloudy. It's a very cloudy day, and yeah, we're just gonna go eat kasi there's no food dito sa loob. So sana nagbaon naman kami. Charo. But we're gonna go out. We're gonna eat. And there it is. So right now we're here in the Balneario de San Francisco. So this was like constructed in the 1800s. And if you go in here, there's a tunnel. Let's go inside the tunnel.
It was just recently opened.
Straight ahead, you'll find a chapel. And that chapel was just recently opened, like during the Mahal na Araw na days. But where the chapel is at, it was opened in the 1800s to basically to protect Intramuros, specifically with the Pasig River, diba? Kasi Fort Santiago is near the Pasig River. Because back then, during the colonial period, religion was associated with power. Sorry, kakabasa ko lang ng mga Tangre, kaya associated with power ba? So let's go straight ahead. There. But that chapel was like destroyed or something, and it was only made anew during the 1975-1980 during the Intramuros administration. And now they opened it to the public. That's the chapel.
Okay. Welcome to
San Francisco. To protect the bay side of Fort Santiago. It looks very old.
yes,
Yeah.
like Spanish. Huh?
Yes. You go inside. It really captures that 1800s colonial Manila feel. It's a twin. Oh, and you can also pray here. Earlier, there were a lot of people also praying here. So, you know.
Thank you.
This is what you see when you enter. Going up ahead, there's a golf course over there. What's funny is that when I was here in Intramuros before, this wasn't open. It was only open recently, and we could only go like to like a very few walls, a handful of walls. And I think you should really visit kasi Intramuros is known as the city of walls. Inside the walls, muros,
okay.
and there are plenty of streets named Moralia. And now you can usually walk the walls because they're open to the public. So I think that's one of the best parts as well, and that's why you should visit here instead of going to the beach. If it's like too crowded, you can just visit Intramuros and relive not the suffering of the Filipinos, but you know the story. So yeah, may bantay din dito, so you won't get lost talaga. Go back into Fort Santiago. Once again, I will reiterate. Intramuros. Oh look, there are people playing golf. Intramuros means inside the wall. Intra meaning inside, muros meaning the wall. Muros and Moralia, basically almost the same thing. And you're probably wondering, oh my gosh, Shasta, where did you learn this? Ano ba naman yan? Like, baka kung saan-saan mga pinunit yan. Well, I learned this from the tricycle drivers over here. They told me about Moralia, why is it called like that? And I was like, oh really? That makes so much sense now. It makes so much sense why there's so much walls. And that's the meaning of it. There are a lot of people visiting with their families. We're gonna go inside because we bought food. And we're going to go back this way. Bye.
Just where are we?
So now we're going to go inside the Rizal Shrine. But the thing is, we're not allowed to take videos. We're also not allowed to remove our masks. The thing is, we're allowed to take pictures. Cannot drink water inside. There's only like a maximum of 10 minutes per floor. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna compile all of the pictures. You can also you can't use flash. So yeah, we're just gonna compile the pictures and then we'll put it in the slideshow. And you'll need your vaccination card.
Okay.
For everyone who's going to go in. No vaccination card.
Okay, bye. Apa.
Okay, so now we are going to visit the well-known dungeon of Fort Santiago. So aside from Fort Santiago being a place of history where Jose Rizal was in prison, it was also used as barracks for the Japanese soldiers to keep their prisoners of war. and they were said to be kept in the dungeon, lighting up to go inside. Although there are a few rules that you have to follow, so you are entering hallowed grounds. Please conduct yourselves with dignity and respect at all times, because we still want to respect the souls that were tortured and killed inside. So yeah, we'll just wait until it's our turn. There's a really long line. It's quite a long line because it's famous. But we're gonna go inside now. It's also important to mention that Manila during World War II was one of the worst urban war fighting in history. Aside from Berlin, Manila had the worst effects, experienced the worst effects and severity of World War II. That's why Intramuros is such a revered, or Manila, the Battle of Manila is such a revered point of history, because it was that bad.
Ngayon.
So that was the experience there. Well, it was very educational. It was just so hot, so I can't imagine what it was like
Before.
It didn't open. Yeah, it didn't open the gates and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely gruesome, and it serves as a reminder of what war does, especially if it's ongoing, and not just like in history, but there's also a lot of war going on, not just in Ukraine, but also in Sudan, in Myanmar, and especially in Syria. So it's just sad that some parts of it are still happening, like right now, like war. Okay, so now we're back after like an hour or more, and now it really smells like coffee. Like, wow, it smells like coffee. You're already awake by the smell of caffeine. And then there are a lot of walls. You can get a ticket, and you can also not get a ticket. That's very nice. And there's going to be some paper filming later.
Okay, let's go!
We're gonna taste some coffee now. Bye.
Wow, gapo! Wow, gapo!